Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector. Sorry, I keep looking at cards. At the Dallas Card Show, this is January, mid-January, and it's pretty packed today. This is Saturday. I didn't come yesterday on Friday, but so far today it's been insane. There's tons of people here. Really great. Picked up Ryan breakout cards from the airport. Already bought a couple of things. But don't have a huge budget for today's show, and I'm only going to be here today, so I'm going to just make the most of it, and we'll catch you guys later. So yeah, impressions walking. We're over on one of the hallways, and they got some good signers. They got Chuck Knobloch, Marion Barber signing. Let's see, Everson Walls right there today. Rocket Ishmael. Rocket. Brett Saberhagen, Randy White, and Wade Boggs is signing later too. So I don't know where that is, but man, it's a different vibe at the show. Lots of people, lots more raw stuff, honestly, than I'm used to seeing. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, as I was saying, a lot different vibe. Lots more raw stuff this time. Not as much graded stuff. Very. And lots of modern, ultra modern kind of stuff. So now I'm just sitting in line trying to get some food because I'm hungry. But still cool. I mean, it's always good to come to a show. I've only bought literally a few things, and we'll see what happens later. But lots of people. That's good for the hobby. Lots of folks are here. Catch you later. One of my biggest joys is watching Andy here just have conversations with people coming in. He is so great. He just loves talking to people. And there's Michael over there. Michael, say what's up. What's up? He's selling a lot of stuff for a consignment that he's doing. He's got tons of boxes, and he's got his normal stuff. He's got his crazy I don't want to sell at prices, which is hilarious. But Andy, what you doing, man?
Just talking to people, man. Having a good time, like always.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, man. See you guys.
You having a good show?
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, you know, like I'm the kind of guy, like, I'm really a collector at heart, so I don't mind taking this stuff home with me. So
right.
I have it priced to keep, you know, most of it. So we'll see.
Nice.
It's been fun though.
Yep, I love it. Do you think there's a lot of people here?
There's a lot of people here
Today, especially, right? How was yesterday? Because I wasn't here yesterday.
Yesterday was busy, and you know, like Michael and I were talking about this. I actually kind of like being in the side room because out there, I think a lot of the tables kind of get lost in the shuffle.
Right.
And in here, you know, the room is so small. So if somebody's in this room, I mean, they're going to stop by your table, right?
Yeah. So this is, I'm gonna show everybody. This is like a side room, not completely full. People taking naps, and but this is where we were last show.
Yeah.
Right. And I like it too. I like the different vibe in here. It's just more chill.
Yeah, it's just not as crowded. Like,
Yeah.
you actually get a chance to like visit the people when they stop by, and people are not just like being rushed through the aisles.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right. Have fun, man.
All right, go spend some money, Mike.
I'm gonna try. All right, so I'm here with Jason, hanging out, and he says I'm a bad influence on him. What's up with that, man?
Bad and good at the same time.
Okay.
So I know you collect Nolan Ryan because a while back when we first met, you got a Nolan Ryan auto from us, and you're a vintage guy. I don't know enough about vintage to make educated decisions, but I rely on teachers like you in the hobby.
Then you're in deep doo-doo.
Yeah, I know, right? So last night during trade night, I had the opportunity to get a 58 Bowman Mantle. It's a little more than I wanted to pay for.
58 Bowman? I don't think so. 58.
68. Right?
No, Bowman didn't exist.
Wait. What's the
See, I'm going to teach you now.
Yeah, see? I don't know now.
Right.
What's the wood grain, like TV?
55 Bowman.
55. All right, so 55, see?
Yep, that's all right.
Case in point, right there. So, anyway, but he had a BVG2 Nolan Ryan rookie.
Yeah.
And he wanted it about 480 value, which he looked at the comps, and they jumped. They've gone from 480, 390, something around that range. So I ended up trading into it. Thanks to Mike, I do have a Nolan Ryan rookie card. My first vintage card.
Damn.
So I'm happy about it.
You won't go back, man.
Don't go back, right?
Start getting more vintage.
Less risk.
No, I'm glad. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And great stuff, man. You having a good show?
Yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah,
Really
good.
We launched our merchandise and stuff like that today, so Winter Warrior Sports is officially on the market.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
All
See
right,
ya.
you too.
So guys, there is so many tables to look at, obviously, but when you find a vintage table like this, that's just awesome. And these happen to be some of my favorite dealers, and we're going to talk to them here in a second. But I mean, look at these just stacks of graded vintage. I mean, how awesome is all of that? Stacks and stacks. And I buy stuff from them all the time. And it's Holly and Craig. Holly representing with the Texas shirt. Y'all get closer together, act like you like each other. So, how's y'all have seen them on national videos from years ago, and I don't know, lots of stuff, but this is my favorite booth. They haven't been coming to the Dallas show as much recently, but they're here today. How's the show been for you guys?
Show's been good. We've been
Busier.
a
Yeah.
lot busier today.
Yeah.
And there's several items that people are looking for, I think. You know, we've sold quite a few graded cards. A lot of people hunting for Mickey Mantle. But you said you had that podcast that you did,
I
so
did.
that may have helped a little bit. But yeah, but several set builders that have been here today, builder sets.
I only asked for 10% from the dealers that I help sell more cards. That's all. It's a
We
small
actually could
finder's
offer you
fee.
some nachos.
Nachos.
You know, we've got some lunch if you want. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's been good. Completed a couple people's sets, which is always
Yeah,
for
that's
us.
so
That's
much
always
fun.
exciting. I
Yep.
just completed a 71 top set for a guy, and he was just thrilled, you know. So that's always good.
So, Holly, how do you feel about being the master negotiator with people? Like, really being hard on them, and you just bring the hammer down. And
Are you referring to yourself?
she's only mean to me. Oh, now I understand. No, they're great to work with, easy to work with, and they have great
You gotta
stuff.
make it fun.
Of course, we gotta have some fun. So, thanks you guys. Glad you're having a great show, and catch you guys soon. All right, guys. So that was the show. I'm back home now, and I'm hanging out here with Ryan. Breakout Cards. He is going through the beast. It's a beast, right?
It is.
So what I wanted to do was real quick to show you the things I got today. We had a really good time, and we went for some barbecue, and just so far we're having a great time. You having a good time?
I am. The barbecue is awesome.
Barbecue's awesome. There you go. Come to Texas. Get good barbecue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a bunch of random stuff today, and obviously some stuff I need, and so I don't need to say anything. I've already said a bunch of stuff about the show. It was a lot of fun, lots of people. There were two things that Ryan and I noticed that were interesting that I'm going to bring up here, and I'll probably expand on this at some point, but lots more raw cards than I'm used to seeing. There were plenty of slabs, don't get me wrong, but lots more raw. It's like people can't send in to grade, or couldn't for a long time, and so I think it'll be some time until you see that repopulate, so to speak, with slabs. I didn't see as much CSG this time. Did you? I didn't see as much
I didn't like
CSG.
CSG, no.
SGC, there's a lot of it.
Because a lot of vintage dealers had the SGC
Right.
side of things.
Yeah. And then another thing that Ryan brought up that was a great point, and I noticed it too, a lot of dealers had cash only on their tables. So in 2022, with the new rules of PayPal and Venmo and all those things, they're going to be sending out tax statements to people, income statement, like, hey, you reported this much in revenue. Lots of dealers didn't want to have anything to do with it. They wanted cash only. So that was something that was new and different. So yeah, other than that, great show. Let's flip this around, show you guys what I got. Hang on one second. All right, here we go with the pickups. I'm just going to show a lot of these. I got the stand set up, but I may not use it. It'd probably be clearer and better not to. But again, some random stuff. So I saw this Max Scherzer autograph, and the guy, I said, how much? There was no price, and he said 35. I said, how about 25? He said, okay. And I said, done. Future Hall of Famer Max Scherzer, Allen Ginter, mini autograph. Love those. So yeah, hard to not do that. This was a card I've actually been eyeballing quite a bit. It's this year's 5-star Dave Parker. And Parker's getting up there. He has Parkinson's, and I don't know how much he'll be signing anymore. And someday, I think Parker will make it to the Hall of Fame, and I would want his 5-star autograph. So yeah, this was $10. So yeah, did that. Another guy I think that's going to get in the Hall of Fame is Dusty Baker, and I do not have any Dusty Baker autographs in my collection. So the same guy that had the Parker had this, and I paid $25 for this. This is numbered to 95. It's one of the archives from 2021, but it's an 85 Topps card. See, so yeah, just thought that'd be a good investment. I almost used the I word. A great pickup for the future. Some of these I left the prices on just so you could see. So this was a 2021 Topps Chrome Captain's Cloth, numbered to 99. That's right there. Yep. Adrian Beltre on card jersey auto. It was listed, they had it at 55, as you can plainly see. I paid $45 for this. Beltre is certainly going to get in the Hall of Fame as soon as he's eligible, and he's a Ranger, so I'm going to pick up every autograph I can for him at a reasonable price. This, Ron Carew. Ryan took me over to this table where this guy had a bunch of vintage stuff that was cheap, but it was all kind of picked through, and so I did see this on his table, and he wanted $35, I think, for it. And I offered him 20, and he said okay. So it's this beautiful tier 1, numbered to 10. You can see that, like number 1 of 10. $20. Yep, all day. I'll do that all day. This next card I am gonna set up here. I'm gonna do something here real quick. There's a story behind this card. I love when cards have a story. Arnold Palmer autograph pro set. This was, story was I was walking around I was at Craig and Holly's table, who you saw some clips of them earlier, and a gentleman by the name of Kyle said, "Hey, are you Mike?" And yes, and he told me how much he enjoys the podcast, Golden Age of Cardboard, and he said, "Hey, I have something for you." And he had a bunch of Arnold Palmer autographs, and he said, "Hey, pick one. I know you need an Arnold Palmer for your collection," which I do. I mean, and I picked the card just because I love cards, right? And so Kyle couldn't have been nicer. Super great of him, and yeah, I got an Arnold Palmer autograph for my collection. So thank you, Kyle. That was so awesome. Really appreciate that. These next two I bought from fellow YouTuber Brad Bethune, who's a Texas card dude. He was there. And I also got to see Max Power baseball. I saw, who else did we see?
She blinded me with
Well, Andy was there, of course. You saw Andy actually in the video earlier. Michael was there, Double X the Beast. And, God, who else?
He said he saw Sasha.
I did see Sasha T there. I don't know Sasha, so we didn't have any conversations. But Brad was there, Texas card dude, and he had this in a binder of his dad's collection, and I bought this from him. I didn't have this 61 Fleer Lou Gehrig, and so this one was a great example, just a great card for me to put in my collection. So thanks, Brad, for doing me right on that. And then he also had a Topps Chrome Black Jim Thome, numbered to 99, and I don't own any of these, and I think they're stunning cards. It's Topps Chrome Black. The autos are super great. Lots of cool names in the checklist, and I don't have a ton of Jim Thome stuff, so I'm never upset to get another one. And yeah, Brad gave me a good deal on that too. So thank you, Brad.
His cup was awesome as well.
His what?
His coffee mug cup.
Oh, Brad's?
Yeah.
I don't know that I saw it.
You didn't see it? They had the guy that got arrested last time at the show, and he said, "Have you seen me?" It was so funny.
Okay, on to some slabs now. I needed this and got this 64 Topps Tony La Russa rookie. I didn't have this card before, and beautiful 5. I think I paid $25 for that, maybe $25, can't remember. I got a 64 Topps strikeout leaders with Koufax and Drysdale on it. I got a Pee Wee Reese 54 Bowman PSA 3. It says 130. I paid $65 for that, so I did not pay 130. I didn't pay sticker for anything. That's my rule, though. Just walk away if it's a sticker. I've been eyeballing this Albert Pujols for a long time. I think this is his best rookie card in terms of just pure the way they look, and I think Pujols stuff is something like he's in that dead zone of not playing and getting elected to the Hall of Fame right now. So I think Pujols' stuff is going to only get better. Actually, I think it'll even get cheaper over the next year or two. But this was $110. The guy had it marked for $130. And this Top Stars, just love it. I started working on some Gil Hodges stuff. Gil Hodges, Minnie Minoso, Tony Oliva, all the guys. I looked for their cards pretty intently because newly elected into the Hall of Fame. I don't have a ton of their stuff. And so I saw this 65 and a 7. I got a 54 and a 5. And then I was kind of screwing around waiting on you, actually. And I was thumbing through a box. And I was like, God, where's Ryan? But it just made me spend more money because I found this 68 Topps Fergie Jenkins and a 7 that I needed. Beautiful. And the same dealer, I was just flipping through his box. He had this 65 Stengel that I didn't have. So I was able to pick that up too. And then I think this was literally my final pickup. I was standing there with Max Power Baseball, and we were sitting there, and I saw this guy had a Gil Hodges auto, and his stuff, it's not hard, but it's not super easy. He doesn't have a ton of autographs out there. I mean, he's got plenty, I should say. But this guy, he had it, I think $295 or something, and I ended up paying $250. And yeah, I didn't have Gil Hodges, so I got another Hall of Fame autograph to add to my collection. I think that's 253 in my collection. And I was texting, Frank and Bill, like, hey, is this good? Not in terms of is the signature good, but a good deal cost-wise. And I haven't been following Hodges stuff, but glad to pick that up and add that to the collection. So that is it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the recap, and we will talk to you guys soon. Keep collecting.